I want to play more of what President Trump said today when he explained on this issue, of course, right now, halting refugees, explained why he's going to give Christian refugees a priority.
They've been horribly treated. Do you know, if you were a Christian in Syria, it was impossible, at least very tough to get into the United States. If you were a Muslim, you could come in. But if you were a Christian, it was almost impossible. And the reason that was so unfair is that everybody was persecuted, in all fairness, but they were chopping off the heads of everybody, but more so the Christians. And I thought it was very unfair. So we are going to help them.
Jim Sciutto is out front. All right, Jim, obviously he's saying here Muslims were permitted entry, Christians were not. Is that true?
No, it's not. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look, first of all, refugees coming to the U.S. from all over the world, Muslim versus Christian, this in 2016. So in 2016, the number's about even 38,901 Muslim, 37,521 Christian. This is from around the world. Typically, we're told by Pew Research that there are far more Christians than Muslims. This year, the number of Muslims ticked up because you had so many people leaving Syria, and the vast majority of those refugees leaving Syria are Muslim. Now let's look at specifically Syria, the percentage of religions coming out of there and coming into the U.S. 99% Muslim, less than 1% Christian. But to be clear, the population of Syria is almost, not exclusively, but the vast majority of people are Muslims. Latest numbers we have, 93% of the population is Muslim, 5% Christian. And I should note that in recent years, many of the Christians have fled that country because of the dangers that Donald Trump is talking about, and most of them are concentrated around the Damascus area. So Donald Trump is implying, actually he's more than implying, he's saying in his statement that the U.S. made it more difficult for Christians to come in than Muslims. The fact is the U.S. does not look at religion. It does not give Christian or Muslim a benefit. It looks at the status of the refugee. And the reason you have more Muslim refugees coming from Syria is that there are more Muslim refugees trying to flee Syria, not because the U.S. has imposed some sort of, advantage on Muslim versus Christian there.